See, I had not a lot of support down there. See, no trade. No, didn't take a position on it. No dips. No dips. Not enough support on this. No dips. See how you avoid that? Watching time and sells level 2. Watching time and sells level 2. No dip trades on that. There's no support down there. Not interested. K KIDZ is holding. It's trying to hold that move. Let me jump back on KIDZ. This one was hitting the screener. Not interested to trade that. Just not enough support on that. Yeah, KIDZ. So it's not holding top of that move. That's short. Squeeze. It might might rally up. Don't want to chase. Want to come to the market with a plan, with a strategy. If you're chasing, you're getting, man, you get fried, died, and lead to the side. So watching time and sells level 2. Watching time and sells level 2. It's got to hold that psychological resistance level of the $0.50. There's 350 again. Let's see if it holds. Watching time and sells level 2. Not seeing a lot of support. A lot of resistance building up around 350. Let's see. Big sellers coming out. That's, like I said, that's a sell area. So don't try to buy a position underneath that 350. That's just common language of the market. There ain't nothing special by knowing that. So if you're trying to buy right in underneath there, that's silly. Don't do that. That's a sell area. Right up there, right underneath 350 is where everyone's going to be selling. You can see a lot of sellers coming out. That's typical. I want to see it punch through that sell level, and then it pull back and hold. And I want to see it hold strong and then start accelerating, getting away from that 50 level, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to feel confident taking a small start, and I want to see support building on time and sell level 2. No trades yet. Still hanging tight. It didn't hold. It didn't pop. Nope. We're giving another attempt. Watching time and sells level 2. Didn't hold again. Little support down there around the exponential. And it doesn't have multi-chart alignment though. Got a shooting star candle. Higher volume selling. So we got a higher volume selling candle here, higher volume selling candle here. Shooting star reversal indicator here for that acceleration was likely a short squeeze, a short cover down here, or probably right in this area. They just got out and accelerated up off that. When it short covers, they got to buy their position back. And long bias traders probably just jumped on it as it went up, end up peaking at. Anytime I see a quick peak in the reversals like that, this peak is generally going to be the top of the move. I know not to try to buy any dips or anything off of it. Generally, they don't hold. And right now, it's trying to come up. This is the pivot right here. People are buying down here and they're selling up around here. It's what I would do. I just don't feel confident in this because of this huge reversal indicator. Because the red flags I see, larger selling on the 1 minute, don't have multi-chart alignment, quick pop and reverse. I'm sitting tight. No trades on it right now for me. Don't chase. Yeah, you know, check your stream. My bit rate is good. No drop frames or anything. I got a really strong, good signal. Let me just check over everything real quick. I see your message there. Yeah. Everything looks good on my end. So sit tight, being patient. MACD is positive. I don't have multi-chart alignment. No trades on KIDZ. Nice pop, nice acceleration. That's what I'm looking for. I like to trade that momentum. I like to see that. Okay, I see your question there. You accidentally, that's all good, man. You have to go and re-sign. You have to go do that. I can't do anything about that if that's on your end. Just, you can I can take a look at it. I don't think I can do anything. In fact, I know because you cancel. I can't do that. I can't. Yeah, once you cancel, you got to go back through there and yeah, just go through there and you can redo it. Appreciate it. We definitely understand. But yeah. Yeah, it won't. You don't. You're not gonna lose me. You got. I'll look really quick now. Look at your. Let's see here. Yeah, you got 26 days. Yeah, I see you. Yeah. So yeah, in 26 days, you just want to make sure you sign back up or You can re-sign up now. I suppose you can do that too. But either way. But yeah, thanks for shooting me a message though. Thanks for chatting. You guys know I'm just definitely can see all the chat. Sitting tight, being patient. Yeah, no trades on KIDZ. Didn't chase that pop. Didn't like what I see on time sales level 2. Didn't have multi-chart alignment. Didn't hold the move. And you can see how I gave the example of how reading the market language, the half and whole dollar resistance area, that was a fantastic example. So if you're trying to buy right at 47, come on, don't do that. That's just common knowledge. That's nothing special. Every trader out there knows that. Those are you have the support and resistance levels. Those are just common support and resistance levels. So always keep that in mind. Hey, where's the price at? All right. KIDZ is curling. It's hitting my screener. I'm watching it. I'm sitting tight on it. Volume profile is low. Still don't like this. 1 minute. Got some buyers. It must be a big buyer down here. I kind of stopped paying attention to it. Let's have a buyer down here. 33. See anything on the time it says level 2? I'm gonna have to watch when the price gets back down here. Must be a hidden buyer on it down there. It's below the exponential, showing a lot of weakness. I'm gonna sit tight. It's got a lot of sellers. Nice acceleration. See what it does here. Shorts might start to cover on this attempt here. A $0.50. Watching time it sells level 2. Want to see it hold. Take a starter here. See how it's holding. Nope. Trying to hold. I'll just keep the loser small. It's not holding. Want to see it pop and accelerate up. Thought maybe short to cover. They're not. Get more aggressive. Keep the loser small. Just take the small loss. Not holding. I'll just jump out. Take the small loss. Didn't hold that level. Little loser there. It's all right. Watching time it sells level 2. Oh, maybe I might cover and give a nice pop to 75. See how it was starting to hold above the $0.50 there. A lot of sellers coming out on this one. Yeah, it's super thickly traded. I want to take a dip off this exponential, but I don't like the level 2. Doesn't look good. A lot of sellers coming out on that last candle. Yeah, I shouldn't have took that trade. It doesn't have multi-chart alignment. I could have avoided that loss. I forgot about multi-chart alignment. $42 little seller stack in there. I think short's gonna get nervous. I think they're gonna cover on this. It's holding close to that 350 level. It's holding really close to that level. They might cover. It might pop again. I'm sitting tight, looking for opportunity. I'm gonna chase. I'm gonna take a quick dip here. There's some buyers down there. See if it pops. Nope. Let's sell into this. Not dipped way too low. Just jump out. MACD's curling negative. I'm gonna leave it alone. Well, maybe if it keeps hitting that 350 level, it keeps coming back up, shorts will just they'll start getting out of there. They'll be like, okay, we're gonna just get out. They're gonna leave it alone. But if you start making new lows, then they'll get more aggressive. So sitting tight. Yeah, it still doesn't have multi-chart alignment. Alignment, it's not the best. I just feel like if it keeps holding, see how it's kind of holding? If it's holding around 350, that's why I bought that position there, thinking that short of cover, they'll get out. You know, but now it's starting to roll. They're just going to get more aggressive. And then they might just come for a profit down here. I was kind of hoping they get squeezed out. That's why I jumped in. And I jumped in down here too, thinking that there could be enough support here to bounce and the shorts could just, you know, panic out. MACD's negative, not interested in trading it. When I speak about multi-chart alignment, I'm talking about the 5-minute volume. I'm talking about the 5-minute volume profile and the 1-minute volume profile. See, it has a larger red candle on the 1 minute right here. That means I shouldn't take any trades on it. If I took a trade on it, this trade right here, I shouldn't have took. I had actually was looking at the symbol like this, and it was before this big red candle here. Then I forgot to move it back to remind myself about that. So I made that mistake and took a small loss, kept the loser small. Another reason, a great demonstration of why I take a small starter. Small starter. So in case I'm wrong, it's a small loser. Relative to my winning trades, that's a small loser. Gave a little bit off the top now. No big deal. It's all right. It's cool. You know. Today is you're right, I agree. Today is dismal. You know, I'm very disappointed today. SST, still trying to shake and bake down there. It's not, you know, it's only 18% up. It's not obvious. It's showing some opportunities. Hitting the screener. It's hitting the scanner. It does hit the. I'm not interested in trading. I'm not going to trade this. This price action. Look at that. Brutality. Once something does that, definitely don't have multi-chart alignment. Not going to trade that. That's a brutal, large red body candle. That's brutal. That doesn't tell you that it's dangerous to trade. Nothing else. Nothing else. You're not going to listen to anything. I'm going to just go and jump off that. So I felt, like I said, I'm pretty positive this was a short cover. This acceleration up here, this pop here was a short cover. I'm pretty positive about that. The reason I took that trade, it was holding 350, and I was thinking that short would cover and give a pop to 375. Just a little pop, maybe give us a little high day, and I was looking to try to take advantage of that. It just didn't work out that way. Ended up taking a loser. Got a little bit back, not really anything. Got $10 back, not really. Didn't really get anything back. I lost about $45 there. Yeah, don't like that, but that's all right. At least it's a small loser. So sit tight, be impatient, wait for opportunity. Is that a symbol? LIVES. See, that must be a higher float. It's not hitting my low float momentum screener. I'm sorry, I think everything's a abbreviation. ELAB is grinding back up. Oh man, I don't even have ELAB on that watch list. What happened there? Huh. I wonder what's going on with that. Let me go. Yeah, SST is not interested in trading that. I don't even see ELAB. ELAB is yeah, I'm not. It's just really backside the move on ELAB. ELAB's definitely a grinder. Nice little acceleration up over VWAB. Nice little acceleration there. So sit tight, be impatient, waiting. Yeah, ELAB's a grinder. I'm not interested in sitting holding like that. As you see, I don't like to be. I want to get in and I want to see it immediately accelerate up. If it doesn't start immediately accelerating up, it either means I time my entry wrong. I need to just take the small loser and regroup and get my entry right. That's how you can avoid a lot of big drops, a lot of popping drops, or being in big flush outs. So sit tight, being patient, looking for opportunity. Market's pretty dismal today. Not a lot. Scanner's pretty dead. Not a lot hidden. So, I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, you said when I sell it, so it's three sell trades. I always scale out of a trade. I'm never, as you can see how, yeah, you're looking at my P&L, that's the way I'm hitting my hot button. Okay, so the way I do it, I've been doing it so long, I didn't even know what you're talking about. It's literally an instinct. I don't even think about it. Okay, so I'll jump in the trade. You see, I'll buy one position in. Right now, in a hotter market, you won't see my P&L look like this. You can see my P&L where it just shows one buy order. That's my small size. In a hotter market, you'll see three buy orders, maybe two. Average between two and three buy orders, not just one. One is because it's a cold market. I don't really trust the symbol. I'm taking small size. I'm not adding to my positions. Keep my size small. I'll always scale out of a position. That way I feel like I maximize. So the first scale out is for a loss. In case it flushes out on me, I always scale out of it because of the overall sentiment of the market. We've been seeing a lot of pop and drops, and we, see a lot of flushes. Case in point, SST, brutal. We've been seeing that all day long. So my first is to protect in case I'm flush out, and then I'll just scale out, trying to ride the acceleration up as high as possible until I see an exit indicator on the time sells level 2. Generally, it's 3. The first one's just to protect in case I get a flush out. The second one's, just trying to take advantage, watching time sells level 2 as I see the price starts to flutter, sellers are coming in. And then the third, I'll just get out on the third. Yeah, that's the way I execute all of my trades. I always scale. I like to scale in and out of the trades. Right now, I'm just not scaling in because of the sentiment of the market. In a hotter market, I'm definitely going to be scaling in, taking more advantage, bigger size, taking more advantage of the continuations, taking advantage of the volatility, more liquidity in the hotter market. So yeah. Hopefully that answers your question. I see your question there about my sell orders. Yeah, that's done on purpose, and it's like I said, it's an instinct. You're trying to build an instinct. So it's very, very important to come to the market. What worked for me was focusing on one strategy. It's a lot harder to focus on one strategy in a cold market because you might not get a lot of opportunity for that strategy. You might have to sit and wait, which is great because if you focus on one strategy and you sit and wait, you're building up this massive discipline, which you're going to really need in a hot market. It's going to be critical. So you're really in a hotter market. It's great to focus on one strategy because you're going to have an opportunity at that because there's so much moving. There's so much opportunity. But then if you're not focused on one strategy, you're going to be trading everything. And there's even in this when there's a little spark here in the market, a lot of pop and drops. In a hot market, you're going to see that 15 times every 20 minutes. There's going to be a lot. That's why it's when I first was trading with Ross, it was very difficult because I was trying to trade all of his strategies, which he's a master of like 50. I was trying to trade everything, and I was always getting caught in pop and drop. So I can make money when something's accelerating up, but I would just give it all back, as was demonstrated yesterday. So as you can tell, it's not fabrication. I've demonstrated how that, what my issue is. So I'm hanging out here with you, and you can see my strengths and my weaknesses, and you'll hang out with me long enough, you'll notice that my weaknesses I'll get better. They'll turn into strengths. My weakness was time and sells level 2, but just practice and repetition, it's a strength. Now it's really, really the foundation of my trading. Yeah, and a lot of times, as would happen before, my level 2 went out. There was a symbol we pulled up a couple of weeks ago, maybe about a week ago, and then I didn't have level 2 data. Couldn't trade it. Everything looked good. Everything else had 5 pillars. It had the stock. The charts looked good. I couldn't trade it. I didn't take a trade. I felt naked on it. I'm like, I can't trade this. I can't see the level 2. But if my chart stopped working and I still see the level 2, I can still trade just fine. Just fine. I can still trade it and make great profit still. So sitting tight, being patient, looking for opportunity. Always keep in mind if you're using the Weeble screener to refresh. See my Weeble screener flashes. You want to make sure you refresh your Webull screener closer to the top and bottom hour, because that's generally when breaking news generally comes out. Not set in stone. You'll see outliers. Sometimes you get the kind of, so it's be fluent with it. Nothing's ever set in stone, especially when it comes to the market. You got to be fluent with your strategy, fluent with, there's no one indicator. You're not like seeing this indicator and closing your eyes and just buying. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't trade like that. Take in everything. Think of it like you're a conductor of a symphony orchestra, and when one instrument's off, you got to stop the whole orchestra. You can't try to correct that one while everyone's playing. You stop, say, hey, you're off beat. You got to get on beat, or you have to get someone else in there that can get on beat. So look at it that way. You're a conductor of a symphony orchestra, and everything needs to come together to look good, and then you take the trade. If there's anything off in your symphony, you do not take the trade. I don't have multi-chart alignment. I don't trade it. The overall sentiment in the market is pop and drop. I'm demonstrating. I didn't size up. I kept my share size very small today, very small. I'm in, I get green, I get out. A few times I did go aggressive on a dip buy, but it was one buy. Buy that dip one time, grab those shares. A lot of buyers are sitting there, so I have someone to buy from. Buy those shares. It accelerates right up. A lot of other people are buying as well, and then I sell it. I get out. Sell into strength. Yep. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Always enjoy your presence, and definitely be here again tomorrow. VIP member saying farewell. They got other obligations they must take care of. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for slicing time out of your morning to hang out here with little old me, little old DJ. So I appreciate it. That's my real name, by the way. Everyone knows that's not, so yeah. So if you're around my town and say, hey, have you seen DJ? They're gonna know who you're talking about. Like, oh, this really tall 7-foot fella. Yeah. All right, sit tight. That's a 2-minute warning to the top of the hour. So pretty dismal market. Scanners are super quiet. Okay, it happens. Red days is part of the journey. Just make sure you have that track record confidence you can lean on and keep. If you don't have it yet, just reduce your size, stay at it. Don't give up. Keep chipping away, and you'll definitely get better and better. Get your time in, get your reps in. Stay at it. Thanks for being here, though. But sometimes I understand you got to call it if it's a red day. Definitely know that. Want to cap your red days, and you don't want to cap your green days. KIDZ, we're watching it. Yep. So I'm gonna sit tight here. So I'm gonna wait. Nice acceleration up. That short finally got out of there. Try to time that. See that? I did that last time. Gave me a nice little pop there off the. Yeah, I'm gonna hold tight though. Still don't have multi-chart alignment. MACD is positive. Still a lot more selling. Might just leave this symbol alone. There's a lot of sellers on this. There's a lot of people selling into these pops. The selling volume is higher than I like. There's a lot of selling on this. See this selling? That's just too much selling into these pops. No trades on this. I think it's super thickly traded. I'm gonna leave this alone. I don't like the way it's looking. I'm just gonna have to leave this alone. Yeah, it got me once, that small loser. So I got a little back on it, but I'm gonna leave this one alone. I don't want to get caught in this chop. There's some sellers, big sellers, trying to unload positions on this. And every time it pops, man, they're coming out hammering it pretty hard. So I'm cool. This ain't the one, coach. This ain't the one, coach. She ain't the one, coach. We're sitting tight. Okay, that's excellent. I see what you said. It's your first time in 5 months you didn't trade. That's what I'm talking about. You're building the muscle of discipline. That is absolutely critical. Absolutely critical when it comes to a hotter market and being profitable, being a consistent, profitable trader. You're going to need that muscle of discipline. You're going to need it. As you've seen what happened with me yesterday. I lost that. My muscle got weak. I got fatigued. Brutalized. ARTL. Is it shaking and baking? I'm not seeing nothing. Like I said, my scanner's pretty on top. It's pretty on point. So we working. We got the best of the best now. It costs $150 here, but best money ever spent right now. I'm feeling good. Only because, like I said, I'm doing a live broadcast. I got a lot going on. So yeah, thanks for calling out. I don't see anything. I don't see anything shaking. My scanner's pretty quiet. ALBT kind of just a penny stock is hitting stuff. I don't even see AR. What did you say? ARTL is pretty low there on the totem pole. I see it's 14% up. Has a little volume. It shows that it's moving up here on the top gainer scanner. Yeah, it's moving up. 16% up. It's not obvious. Well, that's interesting. Okay. So nice move. I don't want to chase this. This is a dangerous symbol. I'm not interested in trading ARTL. Don't chase those. You're chasing pops. Hopefully, we come in with you're trading this symbol with a strategy, and it's within your strategy, and your setup is coming to you now. There's certainly opportunity there, but if you're just chasing this pop, you're gonna get fried, died, and laid to the side. That's a dangerous symbol. Not interested in trading. That's backside move. Pretty brutal drops. There's clearly big sellers on that. So manage your risk. Come trade this. Whatever your trade, make sure you're trading with a strategy. Don't just chase pops. I'm gonna leave ARTL alone. Nice. Thanks for calling it out. Appreciate that. Oh, is it hard to borrow? SSR? The SST? I don't see SSR. PAVS, I'm familiar with that. No volume in it though. Starting to show a little shaking and baking a little bit. Up 15%. No volume. PAVS is shaking. Did they just have news come out? I'm not sure. I'm gonna watch it. It's hitting my scanner. PAVS. Super volatile. No volume. Volume's running into it really fast. I don't see news on it. Yeah, it's unfortunately just a huge drop. Didn't hold that move. No trades. Brutal pop and drop. Nice acceleration up to 3 on no volume though. Super tight spread. I don't know what's going on with the percentage up. 23% up. Yeah, no trades. No trades on it. Not showing up on Webull here. It should. There it is. Nice acceleration. So yeah, that scanner works good. It's sitting tight. Not enough volume. Too much selling on it. Yeah, it's way too much selling. Didn't hold the top of that move. I wanted to see it hold 3. That's that pivot level. It's like a lot of resistance of 3. KIDZ is curling. Alright, KIDZ is finally starting to shake now. Maybe we get some opportunity on this one. See, still big sellers still. See, every time it accelerates up, huge sellers just hammer it down. So I'm just going to leave that one alone. But come on, man. This is brutal price action. Brutal. This is brutality. So if you're chasing these pops, you're getting fried, died, and laid to the side. You're having a bad day. You're frustrated. So discipline that's the way. I'm sitting tight. No trades yet. I'm not interested in chasing these pops and drops. PAVS did a little shaking pop and drop. KIDZ has just been doing this all day. So I'm going to just probably end up sitting that one on the side, or if it does finally pop and show it holds, I'm going to go really small size and be quick. Purposely leave a lot of money on the table if I even trade that one. I don't trust it. It's just pop and drop. Pop and drop city. There's big sellers on this trying to get out. Every time it pops, they just hammer the price back down. Or it's short sellers. Maybe the short sellers just really aggressive on it. Could be a lot of different factors. PAVS, I'll throw this one on my watch list. PAVS is trying to do something. Trying to do a little curl. I'm watching it here. sitting tight, being patient. I'm not sure what's going on with PAVS. Did it have news come out or something? I don't see any news. Country of origin. Canada. Weeble says United States. Software IT. Weird Trading says Canada. Huh. Interesting. So sitting tight. First split. Okay, that what's going on? Ah, yes. That's why it has that huge gap on the 5-minute. Okay. That's what's bringing attention to it. Reverse split. Thanks. Appreciate that. Thanks for calling it out. Thanks a lot. Mr. UK, thanks, man. Appreciate your help there. Thanks a lot. Is it? Oh, PAVS is not Chinese. US. Yeah. It says Canada here. NASDAQ. Oh. Maybe you're chatting with someone else. Yeah. So sitting tight, impatient. I'm watching PAVS, not interested, trading it. You know, doesn't have multi-chart alignment, it's not showing strength, it's showing weakness. Huge red candle in the 5-minute. NPT is starting to shake and bake a little there. NPT is making a little noise. Yeah, it's just not up high enough. It's got a little volume running into this guy here. Not just taking trades on it, it's just super weak. Super weak, not up high enough. Showing 15% up. Oh, it popped up quick. Wow. Jeez, what was that about? I don't know what's going on with this one. This one's trading weird. A little bit of a spread. I don't know what's going on with this. Did this have news come out? I'm going to wait till a red candle pullback. This thing is really ripping up. Wow, that's moving up fast. I want to see how it's going to hold. I don't want to get buy way up here. And like I said, look at that. It flushes out. So I don't want to chase these pops. I'm not sure why this one's popping. Man, that's huge. Wow. It was 40% up. Now it's, you know, back down to 15. That's a brutal. That's why you don't chase these. I don't know what's going on with that. That was a incredible acceleration up. So you want to get habit chasing. I was going to wait. If it held and gave us another leg up, I would have traded it. But yeah, that was a nice. Yeah, well, you know, day trade dash works good. It works real good. That was wild. Is that Chinese? That may be NPT. It says no. It says Canada. That was an amazing acceleration. That was insane. That's the kind of acceleration I want to see. But I don't. In this market, I don't want to. NPT. I don't want to chase that. Oh, it does say China. So what's the float? 2 million share float. Chemicals. Why does this not? Come on, man. Day trade dash. You're killing me here. It's not showing the right. Yeah, so that's a red flag. Yeah, it's starting to accelerate back up. This thing is super volatile. I don't trust this one. I don't have multi-chart alignment on it. I'm gonna leave it alone. So that's why you don't want to chase. You want to chase. I guess this is a great demonstration of day trade dash. It's definitely can't really compare that to Weeble, but Weeble's good if you're a beginner. Keep you out of all these pop and drops. See how this one's very dangerous. Yeah, I looked at ARTO. It's a little higher priced, 1051. I can see it here. It's only up 20%. I see it. Thanks for calling it out. Going for VWAP, excellent. I like to hear that. That means you got a strategy that you're trading on it. It's up 20%, so yeah, I can see that. It's dangerous though. That potential VWAP break, that could be, you know, potential good strategy. MPT, it's still curling. It's just super volatile though. It's not trading like it's Chinese, and it's not trading like a 2 million share float, that's for sure. It's trading like a less than a million share float. It's really volatile. It's all over the place fast. So you can take some big losses on this one really fast. It's got a lot of buying support. Jeez, look at that level 2. Look at that level 2 there relative to over there. Not sure if I trust that, but the share sizes are very small. Not very big share size compared to this right here. So technically this is a bigger order than all of these orders right here. I don't know if I trust these orders being a Chinese company and seeing how small they are too. So I'm sitting tight. No trades on it. No trades on MPT. Not interested. Don't sit tight. Want to ARTL. Thanks for calling out. There's a member out there. Potential VWAP break on ARTL. Possibly. This is a nice long 5-minute acceleration up. I like the 1-minute volume profile. See, these red candles are smaller. MPT is still shaking and baking. Potentially interested in a trade right off of here. Maybe. But with these higher on red showing strength. 540. See this big support right here? I'll be interested in taking a trade off that. I'll take a little starter. Maybe I can get a nice pop off that level. 6. Nice hold of 6. Wow, what an acceleration. Jeez. It's got a bigger spread. PT is dangerous. Wow. Give an opportunity. Pulling back hard. See if it pulls back into that support level. Spreads are tightened up. I'm going to wait. I'm going to do a quick little dip. Quick dip. I'm going to do a real quick dip. Keep my share size light and cut it quick if it's a loser. Keep a loser small. Seeing opportunities. Buyers are stacking heavy here. Just not pulling back enough. Nope, it's not pulling. I'm not going to trade it up here. It's got to give me a pullback. Or I want to see that exponential, that support level come up a little closer to the price. It's too extended. And PT is definitely blowing the scanner up. I like the volume profile. 33% up is obvious. Hang tight. Watching time and sells level 2. A lot of buyers are coming on it. I'll wait. Wait for my setup. Be patient. I want to FOMO into it. Patient and wait. I like level 2 is looking better. I don't see a lot of sellers stacking on it. Just gotta wait. It's too extended. I want to see that support level be at $6. It's way down there at $5.75. That's too far away. So see if it comes down to that support level. $6. Spreads are nice and tight. Yeah, but if it doesn't give me what I'm looking for, I'm okay with missing it. It's getting closer. Sit tight and wait. Watching time it sells level 2. I like how it's popping off that level. Wires are getting thinner. It's kind of popping, but it's not moving. Not accelerating. Yeah, buyers are thinning out. Not liking this. Oh, that buyer's got it's closer. I'm gonna take a starter here. See if we get acceleration. No, not really getting acceleration. I'm gonna scale out. Let's see if we get a pop off this level. Nope. Nope. I gotta jump out for a loss. Jeez. It fell. I took a big loss on that one. Big loss. Oh man. Yeah, I got sucked into that. Ended up taking a big loss. Yeah, like I said, that support level is just too far away. That's not holding exponential. Big sellers coming out. Little support down there at VWAP. Yeah, big seller came out. Tried to buy that dip at the exponential. It didn't work out. So support down there at the VWAP. These curling negative. Yeah, that was a brutal drop. I knew that the support level was. I didn't even get a good fill on that order. These curling negative. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's not. All the support's kind of gone. I'm not liking what I've seen on level 2. This is unfortunate, man. Buyers coming back in. I don't. There's see the time it says level 2 is indecision. A lot of selling on that one. KIDZ is curling. Wow. KIDZ is really accelerating up. KIDZ is dangerous though. This one's dangerous. Big. I don't know if that's a real order. That could be a spoof order. I'm not sure if I trust that order just below VWAP. This one's dangerous. I don't trust this one. I don't trust KIDZ. It's a big order just underneath this exponential, just outside the price. That's a spoof. I'm pretty convinced that that's a spoof, especially on this. I think that's just to try to get people to jump in it so they can have someone to sell to. I gotta watch the time. 9 minutes to the open. I don't want to be in the trade at the open. Trying to hold 6. Yeah, I got caught in this pretty brutal flush here. Just dropped right through the exponential. Tried to take a dip there at the exponential, just didn't hold. Just flushed me right out. That's unfortunate. That sucks. Yeah, that's brutal. Now it's a red day. That's brutal. Brutal. Nice opportunity on MPT. Holding 21% up. Just under 2.5 million shares traded. MACD's curl negative. KIDZ is trying to shake, doing a little dance there. Yeah. Nitrogen taking trades on this. A lot of selling. I don't believe this is a real support level. There's no real support on this at all. More sellers. There's a lot of hidden sellers, a lot of hidden buyers. I'm sorry, a lot of hidden sellers. A little bounce here. A lot of sellers selling into this pop. Might accelerate off. I don't really trust this symbol. This one's tough to manage. MPT is pulling back pretty aggressive. This one's looking dangerous. Little support level there at the exponential, not a lot. Seven minutes to the open. Super tight spreads. MACD's curling negative. Yeah, see, they didn't hold that level at all. Just pushed straight through it. No trades on it for me. MPT is trying to do a little bounce here. Yeah, MPT is dangerous. There's some support down here around the VWAB. Not a lot. Don't like the way level 2 is looking. Oh yeah, I got fried on this one, man. That sucks. That really sucks. Just trying not to dig the hole any deeper like yesterday. I don't want to have a repeat of yesterday. Just be patient now and wait. See if I see a setup. If I don't see it, I'll just have to take the small red day. I'm reducing my size of my account anyway. All right, 6 minutes to open. I got to watch the clock, watch the open. I don't want to be in the trade at the open. MACD is negative here on MPT. Support level right here, 572. You can see just a tiny. That's not relative to buyers sitting on the books, relative to the sellers. A lot of sellers, big sellers out there. I don't know what this is. They're way outside the price. Nice pop. Nice acceleration. Wow, nice pop of acceleration. That holds this. See if it gives opportunity here. Watching time sells level 2. Not a lot of support on this one. MACD still negative. Little support just below the exponential. Oh, try to get that. Get a quick pop off that support level. Jeez. Nope, didn't get it. Bigger loser. That's the pop I was looking for off that support level. Didn't get it. Mistimed it. Yeah, mistimed that. Totally just got thrashed on that one. See what I was going for. So mistimed it completely. Nice pop. Mistimed it. Took too big of a loss on it. Just jumped out too quick. Yeah, I fumbled this one. Just add to the loser now. Yeah, that was a nice opportunity. Just mistimed that, man. Then jumped out too quick. Kind of see what I was going for. See what I was going. See how I accelerated right off that support level. That's what I wanted. That's 2 minutes to the open. So we're getting close to the open now. Little support level building up down here. Might get another pop. There's a pop. Missed it. Then hold 50. Then kind of high. If I get a pop. Scale out. I'm in too high. Couldn't get in low. Looking to try to get a quick pop. Couldn't get that quick entry when it went dip down there. Little support level down there. 650. Couldn't get that quick pop. All right, we got 1 minute to the open. All right, 30 seconds to the open. A quick dip here, so we get a pop off this level. Quick, 15 seconds to the open. Just quick, little quick trade. Didn't really make anything on that. Just jumping in and out too quick. Sit tight, hands off. Another red day. NPT, accelerating, hands off. Opens too volatile. I'm gonna chill on the sidelines. Nice acceleration. Watch halt levels. Wow, nice pop. Halt is 7. Super volatile. Dangerous trade. We get a pop off this level. Dangerous. Can't. That was. Wow. Wow. Jeez, I shouldn't have traded it. All right, I got it. Yeah, that's a max loss day for me. I'm done. I'm not gonna take any more trades. That's I didn't mean to take that big of a position. I hit the wrong position button. So yeah, it's max losses. It's a rough day.